I forgot to finish the story, man, with the car store. When I tell you it was something unique about me. I done told this story a few times, though, especially on our in the building. But when the car wasn't cranked, we kept trying to get this TV. He just spent a lot of money on this TV. There was no reason for this TV to work, not to work. Well, we finally got the TV to work, but it was only one channel on this TV. And it was this guy a lot of people used to look at. He used to talk about God all the time, a preacher. But he didn't have the typical preacher show that most people had, like the churches, stuff like that. He just had this it looked like a news broadcasting channel. But he'd just talk to God and he'd invite people on his show to tell their stories. And he had white hair. But I think he did, I can't remember. So anyway, after the car got shot up, and beforehand, I was messing with this TV. And there go me again. Technology should work when I tell it to work. So I'm trying to get it to work because it was a challenge by this point because nobody could get this TV to work. And I bet I can get it to work. I couldn't get it to work, but I finally got to come on. But that was the only channel that would come on. And that made no sense to me. First and foremost, we were trying to play a movie. It was almost like the damn car had cable TV and we trying to play a movie. You know, where did this channel come from? I don't know what kind of TV this was. Because by this time, you had to have a DVD or something to make these things work, if I ain't mistaken. So, by the time we got shot up, and the car got shot up, by the time all that went down, we got in the car, and we was trying to hurry up and crank the car because we felt like they were going to get some more people. And no, we was trying to crank the car to go after them. So it's like the car drove down a bypass, and to our left. And we trying to hurry up and crank the car to go catch them before they go and get more people. Well, it was like the car would not crank until that car got out of sight. So finally, my cousin got the car to crank. And the TV came back on and the same station came back on. And I swear that preacher looked at me and said, God love you. I didn't know what that was. We talked about it. Even though we went through all that, we thought that was the most mysterious thing that happened to us. That's what it said. It said, God loves you. Absolutely incredible. I mean, I still think about it like it was yesterday. I don't know if they think about it like I think about it. I just think about that part. I don't care nothing really about the rest. I'm glad everybody was okay. But I just care about that part. It's like the preacher, when it came on, the TV came on, it's like the preacher was looking right at me. He said, God loves you. And what it said. So I thought that was pretty amazing. And that was one of my first opportunities to make me even get even more closer to God and more serious about God at that time in my life. Because, you know, at that time in my life, I didn't think I was nobody. You know, and I was living like I was nobody. I was living like I didn't care, you know. Felt like I didn't care. And I treated you like I didn't care. I wasn't abusive, though. I never was abusive. I don't know what everybody, I don't know. I mean, that's all projection. I never was like that. Like I said, I had a lot of female friends. And when it comes to male friends, I really just dealt with my cousin and them like that, the long way. And that was it, because we was into my gangster stuff. And you just don't need that many friends when you're dealing with a lot of gangster stuff. And we knew we wasn't going. We was no snitches. We were real to the core, you know. So, but yep, that was it. I wanted to put that out in the first one, but I got caught up in the messages. Anyway, peace and love out there.